You're on the Moose. I'm your Bud the Dub, and I've got Chantiel from Engage Sport North here with me this morning to talk a bit about the Families in Motion coming up in a little more than a week. How's it going this morning, Chantiel?
It's going great. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And I should mention you work in Fort St. John on Thursdays or however it works, but you came in from Chetwynd, so thanks especially for making the time for us today.
No worries.
So we've had you on before to talk a bit about the Families in Motion events. Why don't you tell us a bit about the spirit of Families in Motion? What is that about?
All right. Well, the Families in Motion events are basically an opportunity for families to play together.
Mm-hmm.
So we gear towards young families, but we always encourage like older brothers and sisters to join in too. And it's a great way for parents to play with their kids in a setting with other families, and also a chance to learn some new games, new activities to play with your kids, and a chance to check in on how they are gaining in their physical literacy and fundamental movement skills. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, what do you mean by physical literacy?
So physical literacy, it's kind of a confusing term, but it's the ability to and the confidence and the motivation to take part in activities in a variety of environments.
I see.
And so it's getting kids to play in situations that they're not usually comfortable in, and it's just going to develop their skills so they are more active in the future.
So it's a bit about at least just kind of being physically active as a family and encouraging that, because it's very easy just, I guess, sit in front of the television, right? So
Absolutely, yes.
yeah, okay. So you've got an event coming up on the 15th, kind of during the High on Ice Festival. What's going to be happening at that?
All right. Well, typically with the High on Ice Festival, we do an obstacle course for people to take part in. So
excellent.
this one is going to be based on the BC Winter Games.
Okay.
And so the obstacles in this obstacle course are going to be all sport themed and featuring sports that you're going to be seeing in the following week.
Oh, fantastic. And how long are these kind of events for? Like, is it going to be kind of during the day anyone stops by, or is it a certain kind of time?
Yeah, this one's a little bit different. So usually these events run for an hour and a half, and people can come at the beginning and take part in the entire thing. Most people do that. But sometimes you can come and go depending on how your children are feeling. The obstacle course is going to run from 1 to 3 on February 15th. But the children aren't going to be running for 2 hours straight. And so when you show up at the obstacle course, you get to run it. We tell you your time, and then you have your chance to improve on your time and that kind of stuff. And then you can come and go. You can go take part in the other events. You can go on the ice slides and that kind of thing.
I see. And I should say it's outside in Centennial Park where the obstacle course is going to be.
Absolutely, yes. So
Wonderful.
Dress for the weather.
And it's supposed to be fairly nice, but nonetheless, be prepared. Okay, and last thing I want to ask you about is you do have another event coming up after the 15th. I believe it's at the beginning of March. What's that, and when's that happening?
That one is going to be at the North Peace Family Super Park. I don't remember the day off the top of my head, but
Let's see if I
it
can
is.
find it for you.
It is early March, and that one is going to be a lot more free play, just because the kids love playing at the Super Park. But there's also going to be a superhero theme for the Super Park, so we'll have some different games and activities that will let the kids use their imagination and be heroes.
Okay, and I should say evening of March the 4th.
Oh, you got it. Yes.
And then the best part for me about these events, 100% free, and also you don't have to register. There's
Absolutely,
just show up.
We try to keep it as easy and simple for everyone.
Wonderful. All right. If somebody wants more information, is there a website we can head to?
Yes, you can go to engagesportnorth.com.
Okay. Chantiel, I always grateful when you come by to tell us about this. Thanks so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Need help building a website for your